Before we came here, we lived in a old, probably 100-year-old house, which was beautiful, very drafty.
What inspired us to do an energy efficient home was that we bought this land a few years ago and we had tried to figure out what would be a good place to start.
We fell in love with this property. We just needed to figure out how to move here as quickly as possible, and the modular, efficient, single-story home seemed just perfect for our growing family.
And they wanted to get in here quickly, and they wanted to have a packaged unit, so that's what drove them to go modular. And in this case, they were able to roll it off, set it right in place on piers, and have that packaged unit that contained the water heating, the space heating, the cooling, all in one self-contained package.
I think ever since I studied geology in college, I became very fascinated with earth science, and I think both of us really wanted to live on a farm, and we're passionate about clean living.
In terms of the design, I think there's a lot of decisions we didn't really make consciously that I think in the end we really enjoy.
Anytime I provide design guidance to somebody building a home, I usually focus their attention on the shell of the building, because the insulated walls, ceiling, floor, that's what's going to determine how much is going to be needed to heat or cool the space. That's the first step in reducing your load for energy. The envelope was constructed with a double-studded wall, so it was completely filled with a blown-in insulation, but because it's a double-studded wall, it provided a thermal break. So there's a continuous insulation that's not broken up. The roof and the floor are also made out of trusses as well, so that you can dense pack the floor, so it's a completely filled floor assembly that's not on a conventional foundation. It's over ambient space. So complete 360-degree envelope. Floors, walls, ceiling, completely self-contained. The other nice feature about this design is that there's an energy recovery ventilation system installed.
So the home is heated by a heat pump. The air is continuously being circulated with the CERV unit and can also function as an air conditioner.
My favorite part of this house is the large south-facing windows, which bring in so much sun, especially in the winter. And the passive solar heats our home quite nicely as well. It's just so nice to have so much light in the house.
So the windows that they chose were triple pane windows, which has a very low U value. And the U value is a representation of how much heat is allowed to escape.
I think that when it comes to energy efficiency, you don't necessarily think of large windows.
The NH Saves program was very helpful in finding Energy Star appliances, making sure that everything that we put into the house was energy efficient. And also Bruce Bennett came and did a blow test, and that provided us with a financial rebate for the energy efficient features of the house.
This was always kind of viewed as a stepping stone house to get us here to the property and to then build our final dream home.
The HERS rating scored a 36 before adding the PV, which brought it down to a 4, which is a really good score.
Raising 3 boys, we want to model for them a good future of consuming less.
We love our house. It's such a perfect place to have kids and just enjoy life with small kids. It goes by so fast. The fact that we have this wonderful home to enjoy our small children in is just wonderful.